Hi everyone, just waiting for it to go live. It says it's live, but it's not saying it's live. We're having terrible weather here in central Victoria today. It's really windy and quite yucky outside, so I don't know whether that's going to play havoc with the internet connection. It might do. I've got someone popping on, so that's good. I must be live, which is great. So hi everyone, my name is Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in central Victoria, and I'm really happy to have you here today. I usually go live every Thursday, so thanks for popping on everyone. Hi Lisa, hi Deidre, welcome. Okay, so I have got a few people on. How's everyone's week been? I've had a busy week just doing my normal everyday job, but it's been a really busy week. Hi Sylvia, welcome. I think I've told everyone before, but we're renovating a little bit of the house next door that we purchased for my mum and dad, and my husband's just finished plastering a few of the rooms, so that's really exciting. Hi Pam, welcome. Yeah, so he's been busy doing a lot of that work during the day, so I've been in the shop and working hard. Hi Jeanette, hi Joy. Deidre's cruisy because she's on holidays. Lucky you. Oh, hopefully you're able to do a little bit of exciting craft or able to do something in your holidays. It's nothing worse than just being stuck at home for your holidays. Hi Marion. Alrighty, I've got a few people on. So has everyone had a chance to do a bit of crafting this week? Or are you saving a bit of time for the weekend? What's everyone's plans? I've got a bit of videoing to do this weekend, so I'm excited to do that. Deidre should be in Cairns. I'm hearing you, Deidre, because on Monday, next Monday, my friend and I were going to fly out to the US, so I'm hearing you. I'm very sad that we can't travel either. Hopefully next year. There's always next year. Not really. So we've had crazy weather here. What's everyone's weather? Like I got up this morning and it was quite warm, so I had a t-shirt and then I put on a jumper because it got cold, and then it got hot again. And it's really windy outside at the moment, so hopefully that's not going to play havoc with the internet, but we'll see. Marion's been doing lots of Chrissy cards and her challenge. Excellent. Lisa made some cute lolly bags for her dad's 80th birthday. Oh, that's so nice. What a nice idea. I did see that on Facebook, Lisa. That's so nice that you've done that. Marion said it's warm to hot, and yesterday was cold. It's crazy weather. Deidre says warm and stormy now here in Sale. I think it'll get warmer, but I just don't want to get too warm too quick. I like to be a bit cooler for a little bit longer, but we'll wait and see how it pans out. As long as it's not humid, because humidity and myself don't really mix too well. Okay, so we've got 7 on. Let's just get straight into it. So I'm going to pop the camera down and we'll start going through some of our stuff. I did hear from Kim, thank you Deidre, yes. But I haven't heard from Renee, who won last week. So if anyone knows Renee, get in touch with her. Let her know to get in touch with me so I can send out the card from last week. I hate people missing out on anything. So I'm just going to pop the camera down and change the view. Okay, and also bring my light over a little bit too to help with that. Sylvia says it's been freezing here. Just had the fire on all day. I would certainly love that if that was what we were having here. Oh, Renee, excellent, you're here. So last week you won a card. So the card that we created the week before, this one here. You just have to let me know your address so I can send it to you. So I'm glad that you've popped on and I've seen you. That's fantastic. Just message me after the live. That'd be really great. So I've had 2 gorgeous random act of kindness cards this week. Let me show you the first one. So this one here is from Rachel, and she's just joined the Inky Stampers team, so which is really great. This is absolutely gorgeous, and this was one of the sets that she got for free. She got two stamp sets for free in the joining offer. So this is Queen's Anne's lace. So super cute, and a really nice card that she's created for me there. And the second card that I received is from Nina McMillan, and she is a US demonstrator and a good friend of mine. I've actually met her. I do blog hops with her all the time, and I was able to meet her in Orlando on stage a couple of years ago. She's a lovely person, and she's just started doing the challenges, the weekend challenges like I've been doing with her friends and demonstrators and that over in America, and she's taken on the idea of the challenges. So she sent me her very first challenge card, which is this one here, as a thank you gift for the idea of doing challenges. So she's really enjoying that, and her friends and customers are really loving it as well. So that is excellent. So that's two beautiful cards this week. Thank you so much, ladies, for those. It's always really nice to get some happy mail in the mailbox, even though I don't have a mailbox, but I do get the mail. So Sunday's Facebook challenge last week, which is still going, by the way, you've got time to join in. The theme was gold, and this is the card that I created. Now this is a designer series paper that is actually retired, and I did write it down. It was from, let me just have a quick look, and I think that's my husband calling, but we'll just ignore it for a minute. Fabulous Foils designer series paper is what the background is, and it's retired, but I've had it there for so long that I really wanted to use it, and I've used the gorgeous set that's in the catalogue now. Now this one here, not sure what the dies are called, but it's part of, let me get it out because I can't see it on my shelf. So it's a poppy set. Peaceful Moments is the stamp set with all the sentiments. But let me have a quick look and see if I can find it. If you guys know, let me know. You'll probably be quicker than me. Painted Poppies. So, and Peaceful Moments. So this actually is from the Poppy Moments dies. It's a really cute set, and the Well Said stamp set, which the Well Said stamp set's a two-piece set that has heaps and heaps of sentiments, and you can create sentiments with it. So that's a really great set to have as well. So you've got till Sunday to create a gold card, but then on Sunday morning I'll have another challenge for you, so please go over and join in. We'd love to have you. That came out last year. Yes, it did, Fiona. Hi Karen, welcome. It's also in the you're talking about the vellum or this one? Not sure. I think this has been around for quite a few years because it was down low in my stack. Okay, so this week on YouTube and Facebook for Tuesday, I've done a series of 3 gift card holders. So ranging from very, very simple. It's using the Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper as well as the Freezing Fun stamp set. This is so cute of a set. Hi Trisha. Oh, it's good to see you. Oh, the stamp set. The Well Said did come out a couple of years ago, but it's still current, so you can still use it. Okay, so this is the first very simple gift card holder. I'm going to, this little snowflake's holding it back. So you open it up and you can stick the gift card inside there. So that's the very first one. And then we have this one here using a lot softer Designer Series paper. It's the same pack, but we have really soft ones, and then we have a bit more bold in colour. Opens up and we have the little gift card holder in the side. Plenty of room to write your little sentiment as well. Now these are Christmas themed gift cards, but you could definitely turn these into birthday or any time of the year gift cards as well. It's a really great template to have. And then this is the last one, so I have a little bit of this sheer ribbon, Pool Party sheer ribbon, to come off. And I haven't used Pacific Point for a very long time, and this is the first card I've used for a very long time, this Pacific Point cardstock. So it just opens up. We have the gift card holder in the middle and still plenty of room to write a little message. You could also write it on the back. It's a super cute little gift card series. So if you haven't checked that out, go over to my blog and YouTube, and all the information is over there for you. And if everyone can't get to the shops this year, gift cards might be the perfect gift for Christmas. So super cute little ideas there. Oh, thanks, Jeanette. Hi, Becky, welcome. Today on my YouTube channel, I'm taking part in the Stampin' Dreams blog hop. Now, I haven't got my blog, it's not live yet because the blog hop doesn't actually go live until 8 o'clock tonight. So if you're after more details on this, check back at 8 o'clock. I did have my video go live at 9 o'clock this morning because that's what everyone's used to, and I don't want to disappoint anyone. So this is the card. The theme for this month's blog hop was Halloween, so I've gone with a very basic card. It is embossed with that Cobwebs 3D embossing folder. Don't know how well that picks up. You can see it there. And I've done a little bit of sponging as well. This is Cajun Craze because this is part of the Magic in This Night designer series paper, which is actually really beautiful. I didn't like it when I first saw it in the catalogue, but once I got my hands on it, it is really, really beautiful. So I've just created a nice simple card that you could pop together, and this would work for Christmas as well. So always think of, even though we don't do a lot of Halloween cards, you can always think of different occasions and swapping things around to change for a different occasion. Hi Amanda, thanks for popping in. Love the spooky card. Thanks, Marion. Yeah, this is a real cutie. Okay, so last night I had my first team meeting for the Inky Stampers, and what I did is I sent out a gift pack of supplies to see what everyone created, and I'll be asking the ladies if I can post their pictures of their cards and 3D projects on my Facebook page. But let me show you some of the projects that I created for it. So it's using some designer series paper that has well and truly retired. This is the first one that I have got. Now, let's think of the colours. We have Crisp Cantaloupe, Pistachio Pudding, Pool Party, Summer Star Fruit. I think that was all the coordinating colours. So these are really old sets. This actually, I think, was from when I first joined Stamping Up. So I've really pulled out some retired product to see what we could all create. But they're really beautiful cards as well. And the ladies have done such an amazing job. They've done 3D projects as well as cards. And it's so funny with everyone having the same product, how different the cards turn out. So really job well done. If you would like to join a crafting family that likes to craft and have fun, you can join the Inky Stampers. We would love to have you, and I've got so much planned for this year and next year with them. Definitely getting together every single month and having a lot of fun crafting and just getting together. And that is a little 3D project. It's got a little pack of Skittles in there as well, so really easy project to put together. So I'll ask the ladies and see if I can put all their cards, because they have done an amazing job on the Facebook page as well. So keep an eye out for that. I might be able to do that tomorrow if they let me. Thanks, Deidre. Okay. Now let me just go through some of the specials that are on this month. And it's the same ones I keep going on about, but I don't want you guys to miss out. We have the Designer Series paper sale. 15% off selected designer series papers. This is the perfect time now to get your Christmas cardstock and any other cardstock, DSP that you're after. So there is actually quite a few Christmas DSPs in this pack or selection. We have 'Tis the Season, Trimming the Town, Poinsettia Place, Plaid Tidings, Toil Tidings, Snowflake Splendor, which is what I used for my gift cards, Magic in This Night, which is my Halloween card. We have Heartwarming Hugs. Yeah, and then we've got a few other ones that are not Christmas themed, but Peony Gardens, Whale of a Time, In Good Taste, which is really a beautiful pack of designer series paper, lots of different textures and textures. It's actually full of textures. Playing with Patterns, Playful Pets. What else do we have? Forever Greenery, which is an absolutely beautiful pack of paper, and Artistry Blooms. So all of them are 15% off, so stock up now and get hold of those while you can. We still have the Paper Pumpkin set available, which is the Box of Sunshine. So this one here, I'll bring in, these are 4 cards, so you're making 8 cards, 2 each of the designs. It's $37. Everything's included. The only thing that you'll need is an acrylic block. It has a stamp set, has a ink pad, it has dimensionals and glue dots and everything that you need, all the cutouts and products, embellishments, all that sort of stuff. Really awesome kit and a really great gift for someone as well. And coming up on the 3rd of November, we've got another kit, Paper Pumpkin kit, going to be available to us. It's called Joy to the World. It's going to be available 3rd of November. It's also $37. I believe it's 4 designs, 2 each of the designs, so 8 cards in total. Obviously Christmas theme, so this one is be a really great one to give to a crafty friend that doesn't have a lot of time to do their Christmas cards this year. They can whip out some cute, beautiful cards to send out to their real loved ones and friends. And it would also really be a great one for elderly who like to do a little bit of crafting. Once again, everything's going to be included except for your acrylic block. So it has the stamp set, it has the ink pad and all the little embellishments, adhesives and all those sorts of things inside there. So available 3rd of November. If you would like me to put an order in for you, please get in touch with me. I believe this one will sell out super fast. I'm surprised that the other Paper Pumpkin kit, Box of Sunshine, hasn't sold out yet, but I really do think that this one's going to sell out super fast. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure you get hold of it as soon as you can. Okay, another one that's not available yet to customers, it is available to demonstrators, so if it's something you would like, you could join up now and get them in your starter kit. This will be available 3rd of November, so it's only a few days away really when you think about it. It is the Curvy Celebrations bundle, and look at these samples here, aren't they gorgeous? So some really great, there is 2 bundles in it. So this is the first one, the Quite Curvy bundle. So it has the stamps and the dies. And then we also have the Curvy Christmas bundle. Okay, and there is a 6x6 designer series paper. I love the colours in this one. So we have Cherry Cobbler, Sahara Sand and Shaded Spruce. So very traditional colours, which is exactly what I really like. So this isn't a bundle, this is just a stamp set, but it does go with these dies here. I think I said that was a bundle, so don't want to get that wrong. And you can also purchase the whole suite together in one number, so another great way to purchase. So that's available now for demonstrators, or 3rd of November, the same time as the Joy to the World. This one will be available for customers as well, which I think is going to be another popular one. Okay, I think that's all I had to say. If you are shopping with me this month, please use this hostess code. Not only will I send you a handmade card, so this is the card for this month. Hi Kim, welcome. So you'll get this card. You'll also receive 2 bundle tutorials, and I didn't get them out, but let me just grab them really quickly. So we have the October bundle, which is this one here. There is some really awesome cards, and I know they say that just about nearly every single month, or I probably do say that every month, but have a look at that. Amazing. This one I'm really surprised with how many gorgeous projects there is, and it might be because there's a lot of Christmas projects in here. which is my favourite crafting season. There's an Halloween. There's some really awesome cards in this set. So you'll receive this one via email for shopping with me. This is the card that I created that's in the bundle, and it has all the instructions, the measurements, everything's included, all full colour photos as well. Hang on, I just need to grab a tissue. My hay fever is playing up terribly today and yesterday. I think with the wind and all the farmers are cutting their hay at the moment as well, it's not helping, but my tablets aren't even working real well today. So this is the first bundle. The second bundle is the autumn tutorial bundle. So there's actually 4 of these in the bundle. There's 82 tutorials in all, so heaps and heaps of tutorial fun for you. And this is the card that I created that's in the bundle. So this one is actually worth $35 in value. So you're getting that for free just by shopping with me as well. Okay. Now let's do some crafting before we do our draw. So I'm making something a little bit different to the card that I'm going to show you right now. So I did make this one thinking, oh yeah, I'll make this one for my live, but I couldn't get it to fit on properly and to have it look exactly how I wanted. So we're going to tweak it up just a little bit. We're not going to use these mason jar shaker embellishments here. I'm going to use some window sheets. So we're going to still create a bit of a shaker card, but we're going to jazz it up just slightly. These are such gorgeous autumn colours. Now I've really been inspired by all the demonstrators out there creating gorgeous fall or autumn themed cards. I wanted to create something like that. Autumn is my favourite season, and even though we're going to we're getting into summer now, I love autumn, so I really wanted to create something that was really nice and autumn themed. So let me just go through some of the products that I've used for this. So I've got the Jar of Flowers stamp set. This is in the annual catalogue, and I'm also using the mason jar punch, so this one here. Of course, we have to be using our alcohol-based markers, the stamping blends. I just can't put these down right now. I have the combo for Daffodil Delight, the combo for Soft Suede. Then we have Cherry Cobbler Light, Pumpkin Pie Light, and Old Olive Dark. So really autumn themed colours. We have, so we're using the embossing folder for the background here, and I don't know, there we go. So we're using the subtle embossing folder. It just created a little bit more of a rustic theme, I think. And we have the Bumblebee Ribbon, just another one in the annual catalogue. And I purchased these and I haven't used them yet, so I wanted to pop them in the shaker card, and we're going to use them again. So we've got the sequins for everything, and they have 4 different pots of sequins. And as you can see, I've put every colour in the shaker card here, but I think I might just go with the yellowy gold theme or orangey theme for today's card. So we'll see what it looks like. Okay. Oh, and to create the shaker card piece, we're also going to use some of the foam adhesive strips. These are fantastic. If you haven't used these yet, these are a lifesaver. They're so easy to use, and they really do make shaker cards really well and easy to pop together. So I've got thick white cardstock here. Whispwer White Thick, that's what I should be saying. That is our card base. We have a bumblebee as our layer or our matting. Then we have another piece of the Whispwer White, and this is also thick because we're doing a shaker piece. You want to have enough support in the cardstock. Then we have a piece of thick Whispwer White for our stamping, and then a piece of the window sheet. Now I still have the very first pack of window sheets that I ever purchased. I think there's only 2 in each sheet, and I'm still on them. I'm down to my very last sheet and a little bit left, but these go a long way. So if you ever look at them and think, oh no, that's too expensive, honestly, they're not. They do go a long way. So we're going to create our stamping first for our background. I'm going to bring that other card in so you can see it. Even though it's going to be a little bit different, you get the idea from it. So I have my jar, I have my jar already on my blocks, and we've got some Memento Tuxedo black ink. That's what we're going to stamp with. So we have alcohol-based markers, our stamping blends. You really need to use your Memento Tuxedo black ink when you're stamping and colouring in with the stamping blends. Hi Ruth. Glad you could make it. Deidre loves making shaker cards. Yes. So what we're going to do is, I actually want to stamp my first one that we're going to have our shaker card in. Actually, no, let's start at the end. And I'm just going to stamp all the way along. We should be able to fit 4 in, so I was able to do that the first time round. Well, I haven't been very even there, but great. That should have been moved over a little bit. I'm going to take this one and punch it out with the punch. Hi Sandy. And we have that little bit of an area down below, which is what we need to be able to create the shaker card with. So if we bring our matting of the Bumblebee, I'm going to line this up. There's a little bit of an edging all the way around. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring a pencil in and mark that so I can re-stamp the back of the mason jar. And you probably don't have to go all the way around. I just will for ease. So then we can stamp that one on the inside as well. And this is not a necessity. Great. So that's done. Let's stamp our flowers. And in this set there's quite a few different flowers that you can choose from. Does the punch work on the jar of love jars? I'm not sure, Deidre. I don't even think I've got that set anymore. It seems very similar. Now, does anyone out there have this set and the jar of love as well? That would be perfect if it did though, wouldn't it? Sorry, I need another tissue. Alright, so we're going to bring our stamping blends in and we're going to colour in. And I just want to show you the different flowers that they have in this set. So you've got roses, cottage-like flowers, I don't know, tulips maybe. So you do have a few different sets that you could use for this card. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go in with the light pumpkin pie, and I want to do just down around the base of the flower there. So I'm doing a little bit of blending tonight with the Stampin' Blends. but you don't have to do a lot. You could just do the one colour too if you want. I'm going to do that with each of the flowers there. Now I was asked the other day whether, with the new cut and emboss machine, whether our old plates for the Big Shot, the cutting plates, worked in the new cut and emboss machine, and they do. So if anyone has the Big Shot and they've got the old plates for that and they still want to purchase the cut and emboss machine, they will work, which I thought was a good little tip to pass on. I found my Big Shot wasn't cutting through very well, and I was just going to put up with it, but I'm really glad that I purchased the new machine, because it just goes through once and cuts it out perfectly every time. So I'm just going over with the Daffodil Delight Dark and blending those colours in a little bit. I'm going to go back through with the light Daffodil Delight as well. And one thing I'm also doing is just bringing some of that colour to the ends of the petals. And one thing I really like doing when I'm colouring, and especially when I'm doing the sunflowers, is not going with the colour all the way to the very end of the tip. Sometimes it's nice to leave just a little bit of white on every other petal. Just creates that little bit of depth, and no petal, or all the petals, are not all the same on any flower. Well, not that I've seen anyway. Okay, so let me show you that up a little bit closer. You can still see the pumpkin pie and the dark Daffodil Delight, but it's sort of blended out slightly, which is really, really nice. So we're going to go in with the Daffodil Delight Light and colour to the ends. I'm not teasing, Sandy, I promise. But you will not look back once you've got it, I tell you. Yeah, Marion says you just have to bite the bullet. I agree. Don't be frustrated with the tools, just buy new ones. It's not worth the frustration, that's for sure. And I was not going to purchase it, but it was just because my Big Shot was not cutting through. I was going through, 3, 4, 5 times sometimes, especially when they were intricate dies. I really struggled with the intricate dies. Okay, last flower here. So you can do these pretty quickly. It's not necessary to have a lot of time put into it. And they really do come up beautiful. Let me just show you all the colours there. So you've got plenty of depth in each of the sunflowers. Chicken, you threaten with the axe. Okay, so I actually took this as being like a, is it a waratah? Well, now I feel silly. I'm not sure what it's called. That's how I'm colouring it anyway. I'm also going to colour in the other flowers with the cherry cobbler, just to balance that colour out throughout the whole centrepiece. So I have a little flower just here, one just here, There's actually 3 here. Very cute. Let's do our centers. So I'm going to go in with the dark and lay some dark around the middle and then also around the edge on each of them. And then I'm just going to blend those colours in. I can always come back with the dark and add a little bit more if need be. I think the soft suede is a perfect colour for doing our centres for the sunflowers. And I'm not going to need to go back in with the dark. Lovely. And then the old olive for our last of our leaves. And you could use your combo for your old olive as well. I'm just going to go with the one. I don't think anyone's... Is that a waratah? I don't know whether anyone's chimed in. Oh, thanks, Sandy. Yeah, these are sweet colours. Very autumn. Probably should be focusing more on the spring. But like I said, this is my favourite season, autumn, followed by winter. Oh, I missed a little petal there. Has anyone else had hay fever symptoms over the last few days? Or am I just the lucky one? I know a lot of people in my area have had really bad hay fever over the last few days. It really doesn't help with the farmers doing all their cutting of hay. But I think even if I didn't live here in the country where all the farmers are cutting, I think I'd still have issues. Because it just seems to be so strong. And the tablets that I usually take work usually really well. This year they just don't seem to be doing as good of a job, so I don't know whether my body's just gotten used to them or whether it's just going to be a bad year this year. We certainly need a bit of rain to help it along a bit. Jeanette's been sneezing a lot. Do you normally suffer from it, Jeanette? Because my daughter doesn't get hay fever, but she's had a few of the symptoms the last few days too, so it sort of makes me think that it's just going to be a bad season for all hay fever sufferers. So we're just going to do a little bit of fussy cutting. I know it's not very exciting to watch anyone fussy cut, so I'll be as quick as I can. Blame COVID. I could probably blame COVID for a lot of things, but I don't know whether that's... I think it's the rain. We need some rain really badly. Hopefully tomorrow, because I don't think anything's going to come of today. But I think rain will help a little bit with it. So no one's doing anything really exciting right now. I know I'm certainly not, but that looks so good, doesn't it? Very cute. Okay, and we're going to start putting, I think I said pooping, putting our shaker card together. So on the back here, I'm going to just pop a little bit of tear and tape all around. I prefer tear and tape using the window sheet. I just think it does work a lot better. It's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze down the bottom here. I think I might just use a little bit of liquid glue because I'm not going to be able to get that down. Now this is just for the window sheet, so it should be fine. It hasn't cooled down. I thought it would have been cooling down a little bit as we went along this afternoon, but it's actually quite warm still. So my window sheet's probably a little smaller than it should be, but we'll be able to get away with it. So we're going to pop some of those foam adhesive strips down all the way around. And I'm going to use my snips to cut them off. So you need to butt them all up against each other and as close to the edge of our punched piece as possible, and that'll keep all our sequins in place. And also by having it as close to your punched piece, it will also stop having to put so many sequins or whatever you're putting inside your shaker cards. You don't want them having little black holes in the side here that they can hide from you. Okie dokie. Okay, before you put that on, if you're making it at home, run it through your embossing folder. And I should have done that first, but we're not going to have this one embossed this time. Or I could take it off and emboss it. No, let's just leave it. It'll be fine. Okay, so I need another one of these to pop all the way around. So hang on, let me grab one out of my tray. So we're also going to go all the way around the edge here as well. So you want to have the same height as your shaker card all the way around your matting piece. Otherwise it'll sag. Just want to add a little bit more there just to protect it really well. Okay, we'll take our backings off, and this will be the funny part, trying to line these all up with our matting of the bumblebee. Yep. So we're going to go with these orangey ones, and they're super sticky, so I'll probably have them all over my fingers. So some have a little bit of, like, they're like a real sequin, and some are more like a bit of plastic. They don't have any dimension to them. My husband's just gotten home, he's out the front, so you might hear the dogs having a bit of a cry. Okay, so I think that should be enough. Let's put a little bit more in. That'll be enough. Now let's see if we can line this up. Realistically, I could probably, let's do this instead. We're going to cut this one out. This might save my card. Pop this one on the top. So this will see through the card. Let me think. I might just glue that to another piece of card. Because I see if I try and pop this piece down, it will be all skew with. So if I glue this one down to another piece of Whispwer White, and it's just a scrap piece there, like that. Let's see. This is why I always make a card before I do it live. I probably should have used Bumblebee. That's okay, that's good. Okay, so we can stick our matting over the top. And I have sequins everywhere. Beautiful. This is going to go over the top like that, and I'm going to use my Bumblebee gingham ribbon to tie a little bow here on the side. So let's do this. Riley, it's okay. That's the German Shepherd, the biggest sook. I think I just need a little bow. Yeah, that's good. So I'm going to pop this one up just slightly because I think it'll look good with a little bit of dimension to him. One thing you could also do is put your ribbon all the way across your jar of flowers. That'd look really good as well. I just really like the idea of the little bow. And this way, because there's no dimension here, it's just the window sheet there, I can pop it down a little bit, whereas on this one here I had to pop it right at the top because otherwise the top of the shaker dome actually got in the road. That works so much better. So for our little ribbon here, I'm going to use a glue dot to pop them down. And that keeps it a really nice hold on your card as well. So just here on the edge. So cute. Now you can pop this one up on top of your card base as well. I'm not actually going to do that. I'm just going to glue with some liquid adhesive. I think it's got enough pop up on it. And I think we definitely have to pop a jar inside as well. So let's stamp a jar inside. And just to save my grid paper, I'm going to stamp it off a little bit so you just got the top of the jar. Nice. Let me just grab some of our things out of the road so I can clean up a little bit. I think it would look really nice with the embossing folder as well, but not bad. They certainly look very similar, but this one will mail a little bit easier as well. So do you prefer just the one colour inside? Or do you like the multiple colours? I don't know, I think I like just the one colour. I think that looks really good. Does anyone have any questions for me tonight before I head off? I'm going to bring the camera up 1 second. Okay, so I just had a whole heap of comments just come in because no one had anything coming in. So I think I missed a whole heap of comments. It was on the very last comment that I'd seen. Hi Diane. Let me just have a look and see if there's any questions that I missed. I've missed heaps, sorry. Okay. Becky's on hay fever meds, don't work as well, try a different brand. Yeah, I've tried all of them. This last one that I've been on for the last probably 5 years has worked really well, but I just think it's a bad season. Pam's trying to stay warm. Nice, potatoes for tea, yum, Becky. Oh, Kim, enjoy your holidays, 3 weeks, that's fantastic. Lisa's waiting for her puppies. That's so exciting. Yeah, Marion, that's exactly what the dogs were saying. Daddy's home. Okay. I don't think there's any questions, so that's really good. Thank you everyone for all your lovely comments. No, you didn't miss the draw. Fiona, good job. This is the card that we're going to draw. I'll have to do it like this because I'm glad that I read that. That would have been bad. Now there's heaps and heaps of names in here, so don't forget, all you need to do is like, comment or share. Now I'm almost to 700 subscribers on YouTube. So if you know anyone, or you're not already subscribed, if you know anyone that's crafty related, they enjoy watching a little bit of craft, get them to subscribe. I'm still on my goal for 1,000 by the end of the year. You never know, we could get there. We're almost at 700. Okay, so I have a name. Deidre, well done. So I'll send you this gorgeous little card tomorrow in the mail. So, excellent. Thank you so much everyone for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed today's card. And if you have, make sure that you like, comment and share so you can go in the draw for next week. Enjoy your weekend. If you have plans, I hope you have a great weekend. And I'll see you next Thursday for another live. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye. Should have kept quiet. You should have, Fiona. Your name will come out eventually. All right, everyone. Bye-bye.